Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pat's Kingdom of Cards. I am your host, of course, your king, your liege, Sir Pat. And today with me, well, you can kind of hear that there's a few more voices in the background. I don't have that many buddies, but but Andrew is here with me today.
Hello, people.
And we are actually coming to you from our new local game store, Gilded Raven in Somerset, New Jersey. To do another box opening for you. And, you know, we were excited when this one opened up after our other local had closed and, you know, fuck COVID and all that. But once this opened up, it's very close to where we live, and it just was beautiful. And the people here are nothing but great. You know, Bob, one of the owners, has been fantastic host. We just did a Dominaria Remastered sealed draft here. I don't want to talk about it any more than that. I didn't do so well. Let's just leave it at that. But you know, so we've already seen a little bit of the cards. We know that this is a beautiful set. It's very commander friendly. Not that you can't use the other cards in other formats, but this set really is like a Dominaria Masters set. Not just that they call it Masters. It comes with, you know, there's a lot of the good tutors in there, and tutors really make a good commander deck. You know, it got Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, you know, Gamble. They reprinted in this set. Like, there's just so many good cards. They also have reprinted Force of Will.
Yep.
Which is like the big money card for this set.
That's the one we're looking for.
Exactly. That's what I mean. I'm happy with any good cards. Always happy with that. But it would be nice. So let's say we get cracking. I am excited. Like, in the draft that we did, I got a nice full art Entomb, which if you're running like Graveyard Recursion deck is beautiful. It's essentially a tutor for it. Got the Power Gauntlets, which are dope. They give you choose a color when it enters, and you get the creatures of the chosen color get +1/+1, and does another effect. But I'm honestly drawing a blank.
I do know it's one of the more expensive cards. It's not all the way up there. But
It is nice. It is nice. Yeah. Look at those babies.
I like the art on the packages themselves too. They're all like the gold shiny.
Yeah, it's definitely very entertaining. Shiny. I don't know who that is on top. That's just my lack of overall Magic knowledge on.
I feel like I've seen the card tonight. Somebody played the 4/4 flyer that
I kind of want to say it's a Sarah. It almost like it looks like a white angel chick. That's got to be like one of the Sarah Angels or Sarah Shennanigans or something or other. So let's get it cracking. Hoping we pull something good. As usual, we're gonna skip through.
Just out of curiosity, you have the button tonight?
Ooh, I do have the button. Hold that thought. Good call, Andrew. Good call.
Just in case we get that few scrambles.
Got to test it out, of course. Make sure we're good. Sounds good to me. It sounds like a button. All right, let's get through these. You know, honestly, there's not too bad commons in this. Like, Duress is good in you know, for some hand hate. Skirk Prospector, you know, you can definitely get some combos off. But you know, so this video doesn't take like 6 hours. We're gonna skip through those. We got Drellinius Crusade. Goblins get +1/+1. All goblins are black and are zombies in addition to their other creature types. We got a good old Dragon Whelp. Crosius Radicombs. And our rare is Rith the Awakener. It is a 6-drop, red, green, white, 6/6 flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 3. If you do, you choose a color and create a 1/1 green sapling creature token for each permanent of that color. Mouthful, but hey, I like that. It's useful. And we got Battlefield Scrounger, and we got a cool border island. I'll get the token over there. All right. Not a shocker off the rip, but you know, we're just getting started. Really want to get some of those two. Ooh, that I see some cool art sneaking through back there. Some cool art is making its way out. Nature's Lore, Dread Return. Flame Tongue Kavu. That's what that art is.
It's funny. I got one of him in my box yesterday. That art is so cool. I don't know if he's worth anything.
I don't know either, but Kavus are what I used to play when I played, a handful of years ago. But this is also one of the cards that in my first round of our Dominaria Remastered draft, the guy used to wreck me. But we got Zur the Enchanter. 4-drop, white, blue, black, 1/4 flyer. When he attacks, you may search your library for an enchantment card with mana value 3 or less and put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. There's some really nice enchantment cards. We got our butts kicked by not Silvala. It was that green-white enchantment commander, but somebody played one of those kind of decks and all.
Which one you're talking about? I don't remember the name.
Yeah, forgive us. We're drawing a blank on these. But the point is, it can be really good. Oftentimes, interesting. Planes and a zombie. All right, no whammies yet. But we got a lot of packs to go here. There's a good old draft box. Can't go wrong. Nice bulk cards. You can get cards for any format. Elvish Spirit Guide. Ooh, I wanted one of those.
Elvish Spirit Guides are great.
I need that. So for those of you out there see my other videos, I've always talked about my Kodama deck. That's been my best deck that I've been playing among my play group and whatnot. But I am actually going to be tearing it apart because I've ordered Timna the Weaver to come and be a partner commander alongside Thrasios, which has been in the Kodama deck. And I'm really excited. I've already got a lot of the cards that are in my Kodama Sakashima deck are going to have to come out. I could keep it together and do proxies. We'll get to that later. But the point is, Elvish Spirit Guide is going to be great for that.
Exile it for an extra green mana.
And we got Denizen of the Deep. 8-drop, 2 blue, 11/11. When it enters the battlefield, return each other creature you control to its owner's hand. That's an interesting one. That's a nice big boy right there.
Interesting,
yeah. All right. I should build a deck so I can use Whelming Wave and keep on my whole board because I think Serpent's one of the things that you can keep around. But we'll see. I've got so many decks already. Right now I'm trying to build them up, and that's why we do a lot of these things. We got Assault and Battery, Storm Entity, Mishra's Factory, and Helm of Awakening. It's a 2-drop artifact that make my spells cost 1 less, or spells in general, actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's that. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that.
I didn't see that on the list of money cards, but that's beautiful. Any deck.
Yeah, Frantic Search, nice, and Mountain. I'll take that. Not quite button worthy, but
no, but I like it.
Yeah. Oh, that should definitely go in my Indiana Jones deck, Osgear. Oh God. Yeah, that's
The Cackling Fiend.
Cackling Fiend. The art that they choose to put on some of these is interesting, to say the least. All right. We got the Sawtooth Loon, Undead Gladiator, the Gamekeeper, and Forgotten Ancient.
Okay.
4-drop with a green, a 0/3. When a player casts a spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on Forgotten Ancient. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of 1/1 counters from Forgotten Ancient onto other creatures. I think I got one of these and when a precon, but it's still that's a really nice card. Street Wraith. All right. Come on, box. We've been patient. We want to see some big hits here. Big money, no whammies. Come on, big money, no whammies. Catacombs, Dragon Whelp. We got Savine's Reclamation. 3-drop, sorcery. Return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, you may copy this spell and may choose a new target for the copy. And it's got a flashback cost of 5. That is nice. I like that. Nice permanent 3 or less recursion. I'll take that. Sandstorm and Island. All right. I'm not upset. We've got a lot of packs to go. We're still looking to have a lot of chances to get some of the big money cards, but, get some useful cards so far for sure. All right, Ritz Grove. Oversold Cemetery. It's not too bad. It's a 2-drop enchantment with a black. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay.
It's definitely any recursion deck. Black, like if you lose a creature, you don't want. I like that.
Yeah, no. It's...
Ooh, we got a retro foil, not foil, retro art frame Tatiova Benthic Druid. This is one of the good Simic commanders. The blue green 3/3 landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life and draw a card.
Yep.
That's nice. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Tatiova is cool.
My piles are getting away from me. But yeah, since we were already going to be here and I wanted to get the boxes and whatnot, I'm really excited to be doing this from Gilded Raven Gaming. Like, they're a great bunch of people. The environment's been fantastic, and they've got so much more than just Magic. They've got Flesh and Blood. They've got board games. They've got a whole table of board games just stacked over there that you can come in and play whenever. And they're just good people. I've had nothing but good times since being here. All right, we got Life and Death. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice. I like that. Turnabout. And we got Cryptic Gateway. It's a 5-drop artifact. Tap 2 untap creatures you control. You may put a creature card from your hand that shares a creature type with each creature tapped this way on the battlefield. That's not bad. That would go fantastic in a tribal deck. Where you have all the same kind of creatures or whatnot, or a deck where you can have a card out that makes them all creature types. That's beautiful. You tap 2 untap creatures to just put a creature out. Like, holy crap! That can be real broken. Mogwar Marshal. Oh, nope. Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, come on. Cards. I feel like they're getting better. The last couple of rares have been really nice ones. I feel like we're getting there. We're almost to the money cards. I can feel it.
Is it the art?
It is the art. Ha! I was right. Sarah Angel. Recoil. Nice. And yo! Urza, Lord High Artificer. Urza. Retro frame Mythic. That definitely qualifies for the button. That is a beautiful card.
Did I have him pick the right box for you?
Yeah, I'm happy with that one. That is a beautiful pull. 4-drop, 2 blue, 1/4. When he enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. You can tap an untap artifact you control and add a blue, and then you can tap 5, shuffle your library, exile the top card until end of turn. You may play that card without paying its mana. That is beautiful.
Also needs a sleeve.
Yeah, we're gonna put him gently down. Huh, nice. We got a land. We'll put you with the lands. Cycling land and land. Land.
You're just saying about they're getting better. Yes.
Yeah. Listen, if this is the track we're on, we're gonna get 5 Force of Wills, borderless. All that 9.
Oh my goodness, Urza. Yes.
Urza in a sleeve. And you know what? That not quite a hard case, but we're gonna go with a nice top loader for this one because I want to make sure Urza is nice and safe. If I can get it in there. That's what. Yep. Andrew, if you would. He's my assistant for the night. It's my court jester. He keeps me entertained.
I think it's the first time they've seen my hands on camera.
Ooh. He got his nails done just for this. All right. We got a slice and we got a dice. Terravor. We got a zombie infestation. And we got opposition. Ooh.
Opposition's great.
Bob, one of the owners of Gilded Raven Gaming here. I played him in my second match for the draft, and this is what he used to fuck me over and storm off. He was playing a storm deck, but any blue deck. Just tap your creatures to tap down.
It's phenomenal. I was using this in
artifact, creature, land. Sorry.
I was using this in my draft today, and I didn't win the match, but I got them all the way down to 1.
I'm gonna mind stone.
Doing that, tap 2 of my creatures, get my other 2 creatures through.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got a Radiance Judgment. That's nice, shiny. But
Especially if you got some little
oh,
goblins.
where's Urza? Oh, there's Urza.
Urza's over there.
You give him back. Sorry. Sorry, that's my bad.
No, it's all good. He's in a nice hard sleeve now.
Yep. Definitely take that. This is one of my favorite things about Magic. It's just opening the packs and like seeing if we hit it, if we win the proverbial slot machine.
Good. Confiscate's very
I can
good.
for 6-drop for in controlling a permanent, but that's definitely like I could have confiscate my opponent's opposition, and then use their card against them. Like that's definitely a good one. That can go again any blue deck. Invigorating Boon. We got Stand and Deliver, and all right. We already got a Des into the Deep, but look at that art. Look at that borderless Denizen of the Deep. The big 11/11 dude. Like,
so cool.
Oh man, I love the art that they've been doing on.
We got another Mog.
Yep, Mog War Marshal. Okay. See, that's what I said. I was feeling the better cards coming along. I knew it. I really didn't know what I was hoping and praying, but let's not go there. Giant Spader. Alrighty. We got
Triumph.
got a nice Triumph. It's a layer. Slice and Dice. Terravor and Rith the Awakener. Yep, we got one of these earlier. Juggernaut. And we got our foil rare. It is a Zera Arian. It's a black, green, red. 1/2 flyer. You can tap a black, green, and red, and him, and target player draws a card. That's useful. Not the big, nice hit you would hope for the foil rare in the box or whatnot, but if you're running Jund colors, why not?
I was running him yesterday in my draft. In draft, it's a little low for.
I would say that's definitely a good card for a commander. It's a fairly cheap 1/2 flyer blocker kind of thing, and you can use them to draw cards.
Yeah, no, it's very good in commander, I would think.
And up to I'd say a 6 or a 7 level deck. After that, you're probably not going to run a card like that.
Probably not.
Oh, this is another card Bob was using to bother me. Icy Manipulator. You could tap one and tap target artifact, creature, or land. That's just not nice. We got a Night and Day, Dark Withering, and Isolated Chapel. And there's a battlefield tapped unless you control a plains or a swamp. You can tap it for a plains or a swamp. And we got a retro for a border High Tide. I'll take that. That's a useful card. You double all your islands essentially for turn for 1. Yeah, I'll take that. What am I doing? Okay. Pretty solid so far.
I think that's the one he was talking about that goes with the Perjury Drake. Because you tap the 5 for the Drake, and then when you play it, you untap up to 5 lands.
This was the one card that had me doing decent in my second round. Spirit Monger. It's a 6/6 for 5. And whenever he deals damage to a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on it. You can regenerate him. You can make him any color you want. It's definitely a nice uncommon. Chainer's Edict and another Isolated Chapel just in the retro border. We got a Frantic Search, a Swamp. All right, come on. I do like the art on this. It's on. Listen, nothing will ever beat the Infinity Lands.
No, the Infinity Lands. Check out the Infinity Lands.
Yeah. You know what? If you guys watch this, check out the Infinity Lands. If you've got them, if you play with them, let me know what your favorite is. Like I love so far the world, like the Galaxy ones, I think they call them, that came out in the most recent set. Like those look dope as anything. Lightning Rift, Nature's Lore, Dread Return, Urza's Incubator. Yeah, we're gonna sleeve that one too. You're gonna get put down for a second. The Dranalu's Crusade. Okay, we had that before, and we gotta try a layer for the foil. Yeah, you can go there. We're gonna get you a sleeve. Here's another really good card that they reprinted in this set. It's a 3-drop artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type, and creatures of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast.
Yeah, No, beautiful for any tribal deck.
Yeah, any creature-heavy deck and whatnot. That's just anything that reduces cost is a fantastic card to have. You know, not necessarily used in a lot of competitive circles, but as other channels, such as you know, much more famous than me, have said, such as Game Nights, you know, and or the Command Zone and Joey Moss and whatnot, like competitive decks really are all about their win condition. And so, like, they tend to discard a lot of these more common cards. That like 75% of the decks out there are going to be like power level 6 or 7, whatnot. It's about what you're going to get most of the time in your average play groups. Not that it's not you can't build it up, but you know. So I would say non-competitive EDH is where you'll find the most use out of these kind of cost reduction cards. We got 2 Mishra's Factories.
Back to back.
And we got a Mind Slicer. It is a 4-drop, 2 black, 4/3. When he dies, each player discards their hand. Nobody's going to want to kill him. We got a White Mane Lion. You can go there. Nice Plains. And another token.
Oh, it's so mean in Marchesa. Keep killing him yourself.
Yeah.
You can have a hand.
Oh, that combined with Necropotence, where I use my life to draw cards at the end of my thing. Oh, yeah, that would be beautiful.
That's so mean.
Because you can, I believe, with Necropotence, it's at the beginning of my end step that I get the cards that I exiled using it.
Yeah.
And then when Marchese, you know, when he dies, it can, you know, make everybody discard their hand. At my end step, I can use life using that card and get a bunch of cards, and then I'm the only one with cards in hand. You guys got to draw, like, yeah. Oh, that is 100% going in Marchesa. Dragon Well, Catacombs. We got a Mystical Tutor. You get sleeved as well. Oh, now see the boxes. It heard me. It heard my cry for better cards.
Yeah, I still need a Mystical Tutor.
What you got to trade? You are getting a gamble for that, and you are going to like it.
I am. I'm going to like that gamble, but I haven't gotten it yet.
Once the video's done. God, sometimes it's so hard to find good help these days. Another Spirit Monger. Ooh, we got a Borderless Chainer's Edict. It's an okay card, but again, yeah, I love that art. And we got, honestly, not one of the cards I was hoping to get. I pulled one of these, and it's not bad. It's a Phantom Nishoba. It's a 7-drop, green-white, 0/0 trample. He enters the battlefield with 7 counters. Whenever he deals damage, I gain that much life. He's lifelink, and if damage will be dealt to him, you remove that much more counters.
Yeah.
Definitely a useful card, just not in my particular style of play. That's why I kind of had that knee-jerk reaction. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. Not all of them are going to be winners. That's what makes this fun, is you don't know what you're going to get.
Nice.
I got a Vampiric Tutor. Oh, that deserves a few buttons pushed. Oh, and we forgot to do our Mystical Tutor. We got to sleeve those 2 in a second. Dragon Whelp. Ooh, we got another foil rare. Triskeleton, yeah, Triskelion. 6-drop, 1/1. He enters the battlefield with 3/1 counters, remove a 1 counter, and it deals 1 damage to any target. There are so many decks where that can be useful.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's part of some combos, putting lots of counters on him.
We are going to sleeve these right now, and then I'm going to hand them to you, Andrew.
I'll put them in a hard sleeve.
Yeah, the Mystical and the Vampiric Tutor, they deserve.
And then,
I know they're not necessarily that expensive anymore, but they're still like $20, $30 cards.
totally get it. We're going to have to show Bob.
Yeah. Oh, Bob. Come here, my minion. Just kidding. He's not my minion. I don't want him kicking me out of the store. Shit, he's coming. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's not. You know what? No. Oh God. Snap.
I like Snap.
Snap is. I'm surprised it's a common. It's actually a really good card. We got Tatio, Bent the Druid. Again. We got. Yep. Thank you. The Vampiric Tutor. Can go with the Buddy Urza. We got Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. Hey, Tormund's Crypt.
Nice.
And Decimate. Wah. Yeah. Decimate. Yeah, we were like that. We were talking about this earlier. Like Decimate is. I don't know why it's considered to be not that great of a card. It is not very expensive at all. And
like I was saying, it's just you need all of the targets to be able to play it, and they all need to be valid in order for it to resolve. But it's still like if you're playing, like you were saying, that power 6/7 commander where everybody likes to sit at. There's gonna be an artifact or creature. There's gonna be one of each of those things for you to remove, and there's gonna be times when people don't have answers to it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of times when people are tapped out or whatever maybe. And we got a retro border Helm of Awakening.
Nice. That one, and then actually, do you want me to?
Nah.
No, the incubator.
Incubators, nah. It's good. I like it, but these are the real nice cards. So far, I'm happy I got the incubator for sure.
The incubator is worth something.
It is worth a little bit. It's personal preference. It's my channel. Andrew goes off and starts his own channel, becomes more successful, and takes me down. You bastard!
I have no desire to take you.
Andrew! Ooh, we got a Sulphur Falls. And there's a battlefield. You tapped unless you control an island or a mountain.
I like those ones. Those are easy to have them come out.
Yeah, the Peregrine Drake, speaking of.
Nice, yes. Part of many combos.
Alrighty. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Deck, you've been treating us good recently. Let's keep it going. Oh, Source the Plowshares. Always a good card.
Nice staple.
What am I getting all the rare lands now for?
Because you want rare lands, Pat.
That's fair. They are very useful, but it's like, okay. And we got Dark Withering. Destroy target non-black black creature. Madness of 1. We got a Shiny Low. Oh, sorry, put you in the wrong pile.
Is there anyone else here who has not yet signed up for the blood draft?
Is there no one else? So they are currently running about to run a Flesh and Blood draft here at Gilded Raven Gaming. Haven't heard too much about it, but it does seem interesting. Might be something for future videos, but for now, we trek on with Dominaria Remastered. Dragon Blood, again, whatever that one's called. Mesa Enchantress, and Sapling Symbiosis. 4-drop sorcery. You may cast Sapling Symbiosis, say that 5 times fast, as though it had flash if you pay 2 more to cast it. You create 1/1 green sapling creature token for each creature you control. Yeah, very solid. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. Island. How's it going? We've got a visitor. Thank you. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. We got Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Urza, Lord High Officer, and Urza's Incubator. Not too bad. Dread Return, and we got another rare land. I'm not going to need any other lands. I'm going to have all of those. All right, come on. We fizzled a little bit here, Box. Let's get back on track. Let's get back to the good stuff. I know the good land. I can hear all you in the comments. Well, the lands are good. You know, they can come in untapped. I know. But I want the flashy shit, okay? Nisha's Factory. Confiscate. We got Urza's Blueprints. 6-drop with Echo 6. You can tap. It's an artifact. You can tap it to draw a card.
It's okay.
That's not too shabby. You can go in the rare pile. You know what? Because you're an Urza, you just won't get sleeved.
There you go, all the Urza cards.
I'm going to have all the Urza's cards.
You got Urza, you got his incubator, you have his blueprints.
We've almost got his whole house. I swear, if there's a land that's called Urza's Estate, I'm going to, I don't know, toss us a pile of commons around the store. I got another Swords to Plowshares.
Great statement.
Ooh, we got a Lotus Blossom.
Ooh, I feel like that one's worth something.
It might be. It's a 2-drop artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a petal counter on Lotus Blossom. You tap it and sack them and add X mana of any one color where X is the number of petal counters on it. Definitely. It definitely a good card. It's more so in like a proliferate deck, where you're able to get the counters more quickly. If you get this early, if you can get this out turn 1, and whatnot, yes, it's going to be useful in any deck.
It's
but
definitely nice to spend your unspent mana into that. So if you got running blue with a lot of instants.
Yep. Giant Spider, Plains. Listen, I will gladly take that. That is nice. We are getting down into the last third of the box. Let's get some more.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, we got another Elvish Spirit Guide.
Cool.
Definitely take that. A Griffin Guide. I swear if that was a black something or other guide, I would have been. And we got a regular in 2. I'll take that.
Solid.
Yeah.
Talking about that one
Yeah,
earlier too.
exactly. I got the fancy one, and now I got a regular one.
Yep.
All right. Keep it going. Keep it going. Big money, no whammies. Valduk, another Torment's Crypt. Tiana. And we got Lieutenant Kirtar. So 3-drop, 2/2 flyer. You can tap 2, sacrifice them, exile target attacking creature. Not too shabby. Goblin Matron, Andrew. Andrew and his beloved goblins.
I love my goblin.
They're like his family, his children.
They are. They are my children. They're not like my children.
Oh God, you're a goblin? But I'm a goon, and what's a goon to a goblin? Lil Wayne. Alrighty, Chainer's Edict. Ooh, we got a Grim Lavamancer. Look at that full art, that borderless. It is a 1-drop red, 1/1. You can tap a red, him, exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and he deals 2 damage to any target.
It's not bad.
Yes.
I
I like
like
that.
his art.
I know, that is beautiful. Fantastic job. Yeah, we got a nice Chain Lightning. And a Mountain.
Yeah, no, I could see him being.
Definitely a useful card. It's a 1-drop 1/1 and you can use them to ping damage. Like that's a value card. Whether it's worth something or not, or whether it's good and competitive or not, it is a useful card.
No, definitely. It's a shotgun a stick.
Absolutely. Kind of great. We got Wax and Wayne and another Lieutenant Kirtar. Now you're just making fun of me, Box. Yeah, like now you're just making fun of me. Come on, we're getting let down in here. We want some more hits. Give me that force of will.
That's what I'm saying.
Force of will. Come on.
We've had several box openings at the store here, and apparently none of them had a full story yet. So
Right? Alright, stand deliver. Invigorating Boon. A Lightning Raft. And an Overmaster. It's a 1-drop sorcery. Next instant or sorcery spell can't be countered. Draw a card.
it's like good for when I'm about to combo off with Corval. Like
Yeah, it's definitely a way to try to draw out those counter spells or stop people if they from doing any shenanigans to prevent you from winning. A useful card for sure. It's not the force of will I wanted.
no, it's not.
Fucking back. Skirt. Dragon Blood. Mason Enchantress. And a Mind Slicer.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like Vice Lacey, but
even like everyone
I
else.
want to see this Force of Will.
Right? The Force of Will. Like, we've got 3 packs left.
Just out of curiosity, what is that last one, the shiny one that you did today?
Oh, Valdo, Keeper of the Flame. We saw him earlier.
Oh, okay.
Down to our last 3 packs. And I have not seen that Force of Will. Andrew, you promised me this box would have a Force of Will.
Listen, I don't know, man. It was supposed to.
He's pissed you. And we got another Tatiova. Oh, come on. Full art. Force of Will. It's an Absorb.
Absorb's good.
Absorb is good. It is a, borderless, but white and 2 blue, counter target spell, and I gain 3 life. Nature's Lore. Search your library for force, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle. Not tapped.
Yeah, Nature's Lore is solid.
Down to the last 2. Will we get it?
Will we get the Force of Will?
We're going to force it into existence. We're going to will it into existence. We're going to forcibly will it into existence.
Force the Will.
Thrawn going. Fire Blast. Arcanus the Omnipotent. It is a 6-drop, 3 blue, 3/4. Tap him, draw 3 cards. That's really nice. Tap 4, return him to its owner's hand.
He's nice for drawing and whatnot.
Yeah. Overall, I would say this not overwhelmed with this box, but definitely happy with the hits that I got.
I mean, Urza alone is a beautiful dude, but I'm really still hoping to see that Force of Will in here.
Down to our last pack. Down to our last pack. Do we think we're going to get it?
I hope so.
I sure as heck hope so too. Alright. We got our billionth Tatiova. Our billionth Valduka, Keeper of the Flame. Our millionth Tormund's Crypt. And we got a Pyre Zombie. It is a 3-drop, black-red, 2/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you use in your graveyard, you may pay 3. If you do, return them to your hand. Tap 3 and you can sack them. It deals 2 damage to any target. And a Grape Shot. And a Thwomp. And a Construct.
Not bad, though. We got some tutors, we got Urza, and we got a couple of good staples. There's swords and whatnot.
Yep. No, and that's the thing. Like, to be perfectly honest, like, as much as I didn't really expect to get a Force of Will, not getting it and only getting these 4. I mean, this was only a 3 mythic box. You know, I did not see any other mythics unless I somehow skipped over one. You know, so, yeah. Good rares, like I said, a lot of useful cards for sure. Nothing to scoff at with a lot of this. But just, you know, and that happens. It always run the risk. But like I said, that's part of it. If you knew you're always getting good shit and whatnot, like, it's going to take some of the fun out of the box opening. But a lot of useful cards for sure. You know, and I'm definitely very, very happy with the Vampiric Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Urza's Blueprints, and Urza's Incubator.
Definitely. And you know, a lot of the commons we skipped over too, like from this set, are just really solid.
Yeah, even commons, you're right, in this set are definitely very good. Much better than some of the other sets that, you know, that you tend to get.
Commons that you play in Commander.
Oh, absolutely. Even in competitive, I've seen some of these that they've reprinted, you know, doing it. So, like, whether you play standard, modern, like you said, Commander, whatever, competitive, low power, doesn't matter. Very, very good set. You know, very, very useful cards that we've got today. And, you know, even when you don't get a God box, you still end up going home with some beautiful cards. All right. Well, thank you once again for joining us today on Pat's Kingdom of Cards, special edition here at Gilded Raven Gaming in Somerset. Come check them out. Bunch of good people, bunch of good products, cards, get board games. Fantastic place. Have a good night.